Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's happening, everybody? Happy Monday. This is the Bald Kid Nostalgic, and this is SlickBlast RapCast, as we talk everything music and mostly hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. So, our special guest for this Monday evening is the gentleman that goes by Kid Abstrakt, and yeah, I'm hyped for this one. This is we've been talking about it for a while. He's been busy promoting his music, so it's it's patience is a virtue, and it's a beautiful thing when it all comes together. Shout out to Wisdom. Shout out to JKG213, DJ Tex 1s and 2s, man. God bless you all. Thank you for being on SlickBlast RapCast once again. Doing it live and direct on the IG set. So, as we proceed, Brad Rock, what's going on, man? Yeah, man. Peace to you as well, my brother. You know how we do it. Brad Rock, what's up? You should be proud, man. It's an earlier show. It's 8 p.m. here, so I'm trying my best to keep it balanced out where I'm doing nice early segments. You know, I want people to be able to watch it before they go night. And yeah, exactly. Exactly what I just articulated. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get it going a little earlier, you know, where it's more consistent and everybody, people are not dozing off and closing, you know, with one eyeball open and the other one closed. All right, so what we'll do is, it's 9 p.m. over there, huh, in Cleveland. Cleveland is the city where we, Oh, yeah, I'm sure you had a blast at that Aria the Rugged Man show. I'm sure that was phenomenal. All right, so what I'm going to do... So I messaged Kid Abstrakt that we'll be going on live on this page. Because I know sometimes when I post the stories, it has my Nostalgic 34 page, and then it has the Slick Blast page. So you said you are old and got to work early. No, you're not old. You're only as old as you feel. Remember that. Always remember that. It's mind over matter, right? But you have to rest your body, so that's definitely important. So what I'll do is... I will reach out to the brother, Kid Abstrakt, send him an invite, virtual gravy train going. And so yeah, well, it'll be cool talking, chopping it up, catching up with him. He was he was recently on the A1 and Phonics album. He was on a song with A1. It was dope song. All right, there he is. There goes the brother. And yeah, so he was, I'll wait for him to get on so we could talk about that. All right, there he is.
Yo.
What's going on, my brother?
I'm blessed, brother. How are you?
Hey, same here, my brother. Blessed as well. And finally, we got to make it happen, man. Thanks again for reaching out today. I appreciate that, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. I got some free time, so I was like, who could I connect with tonight to, you know, build and do something dope?
Absolutely, man. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kid Abstrakt, and he's also part of Revolutionary Rhythm, a dope trio of gentlemen from the West Coast. As they've been great. You know, shout out to DJ Hector Vita, homie. He's also on. And well, welcome, brother. Welcome to my virtual casa that is SlickBlast RapCast. And I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped to talk hip hop with you, man. It's you're doing a lot of great things, not only with those guys, but on the solo, man. You've definitely made a name for yourself on the solo tip. So I commend you, and I'd like to give you your flowers, as I like to do with every guest on here. So I want to physically give you your flowers while you're here physically, and I want to say thank you. There you go. Yeah, you got it, my brother. Yeah, man.
Man. Thank you, brother.
Absolutely, man. You know. So the first track I heard from you was the homage, the common sense homage, because it was definitely a homage, right? Like I used to love her. What was it called? I love her. What is it?
I think I named it I Love Her. That's all it was.
I love her.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I'm sorry, my apologies. I love her. That song, it was a dope homage, obviously, and you created it into your own version of words, and you threw it on that track, man. It was That's a nice summer track. And put your hair down. Well, not me, but put your hair down with the windows down.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a feel good track, man. So yeah, that's where it definitely started for me. And then Revolutionary Rhythm, another level, bro. It's amazing, man. The albums, So
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, that common homage was I had came across this beat. I think it was like a German producer on SoundCloud,
okay.
and it actually has the same sample as a One Below song. I can't remember what exact song it was. It was the piano sample, and
Yes.
paired with the drums that it had on it, I was like, this is amazing. It was like so hip hop to me. So it just, I don't
Yeah.
know why, it just something in my brain just wired, man. It was just like, all right, let's do a common I love her homage. And
Right.
the first and second verse were kind of similar to Common song. I was kind of throwing in my own little words here and there.
I
But on the
noticed. Yeah.
third on the third verse, I mentioned at least like 20 hip hop classics as I tell a story about hip hop.
Yes.
So yeah, if any of you guys haven't heard that already, it's on SoundCloud and YouTube. Kid Abstrakt, I love her. I'm glad you mentioned that, man. I'm glad you like it too. I appreciate that.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. It's a feel good song, and yeah, it's a butter song, man. So I was like, okay, this dude's got, I like where he's going with it. And like I said, man, I love that you guys the 90s flavor, do it, and the influence. You can hear it, in your tracks, and it's great, man. That I love it, So we got to keep that going, man, and preserve the culture as you guys are doing, and you're doing on your own. So we'll just keep it going, It's a beautiful thing, man. So
Definitely, man.
uh,
Yeah, we were having a conversation not so long ago, me and a close friend of mine,
okay.
about just that whole '90s like jazzy feel good hip hop, and how we hear a lot of underground, maybe like Wu-Tang influences a lot right now, with like people like Griselda and a lot of the people that are doing like those loops and dirty raw raps and stuff. But I
Yes.
don't hear enough like jazzy, like Tribe Called Quest, Diggable Planets, De La Soul
Right.
as inspiration right now, and that's what moves me the most. So, and that's what I love most in hip hop, and I think a lot of people go back to that music. But as far as kind of creating that similar vibe today, I don't hear much of that right now, and that's really what I want to do.
Bro, and you're speaking my language. And shout out to the homie DJ Hector V, and I have to give him credit because it's always important.
Hector
He
V,
put
what
me on,
up?
yeah, he put me on to Revolutionary Rhythm. It's like, hey man, P, this is this group. And then I was bumping this song. It's got a Brazilian, it's like I think it's Portuguese, where the hook is like, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to butcher the song, but it's the language is the hook. She ta 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 ta, and then you guys start rapping, but it's a dope song.
Oh,
Heck, if you could
I
help
think
me
you're
out.
talking about When It Rains, Chove Chuva.
Chave
Yeah,
chuva. There you go.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Yes. That I had that on repeat in my Sunday basketball league. In the wintertime, I would a buddy of mine, Luke, he lives in Montana now. He's a hip hop head as well. Shout out to Luke. He loves that song. So he didn't know the name of the song, so he would just do the hook.
All right.
I was like, we got to figure out the damn name of this song,
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
dude,
dope, man.
yeah. So by the way, so let's go, man. Let's go in a DeLorean and take it back, man. Let's rewind in time, and I want to know, who were your influences personally, you as an MC, and you mentioned Tribe, obviously. So that's a giveaway. That's because I can hear it. So as far as solo MCs, who were some of your favorites that basically now you're Kid Abstract, but who are some of the MCs that molded you into your style and kind of emulating and influence?
Um, Before I answer that, I just want to say what's up to the 11 people, the 12 people that are listening right now. I appreciate y'all. I see some of my homies
Yes.
logging in. Just want to send love to all of you guys. I appreciate y'all. I know we barely announced this like at least like 3 hours in advance. Um, so I appreciate y'all for logging in and listening. But to answer your question, one of my main influences is Mos Def, aka Yasin Bey.
Woo.
I wish I could sing like him, man. I was really moved by a paid dues festival show that I seen. I think it was like 2011, and it was Black Star. and Yasin
Wow.
and Talib Kweli came out with like the old school microphones. And you know,
Oh.
the brothers are always fly, man, and they got this
Oh
stage
yeah.
presence. And I was with my boy Predom in the group Revolutionary Rhythm, and
Yes.
we're out there, and it started kind of drizzling a little bit, and then Black Star came out, and they're playing, and you know, they're playing our favorite songs, man. And it was just an incredible night, man. And ever since then, I've been like the hugest Mighty Mos Def fan, man, aka
Wow.
Yasin Bey. So he's one
Yes.
of my main influences, man. I could say Black Thought is a big influence on me too. Always makes me want to step up my pen game. Another one I would say is Blue,
Oh
BLU.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we need to give him his flowers. I
Yes.
think a lot of people are heavily influenced by him in his shows, and definitely need to show respect to the OGs, man. I know he's not like one of the oldest cats in the game, but he's been in the game for a minute, and a lot of people, I think they look up to him. Truly inspired by a lot of the things that he did. Below the Heavens is an amazing album, definitely in
Yes.
my top 10 of all time.
Okay.
And let me give you one more, a little more underground. One Below,
Oh yes.
yeah,
Oh dude.
Binary
Yes.
Star, yep.
Binary Star. That's yeah, man. That dude is amazing. They're amazing. Point blank. They're amazing. Great list, man. It's a great list of MCs. And yeah, Blue, man. I had John Robinson on. John Robinson just came out with an album, and Blue produced the whole album. It's Martin Luther. It's called Martin Jr. So that you're mentioning Blue, it's kind of it's a coincidence, And you guys are from the West Coast, so yeah, man. Shout out to him,
Yeah,
Um,
shout out to Blue, man. Shout out to some of y'all showing love on the comments. We see y'all.
yeah,
Was bumping Blue all day. Okay.
yes, yes, yeah. We
All
definitely want to appreciate everybody that's chiming in on the comments because that's important. So thank you for being on with us. We appreciate it. And so you're Latino, right, brother? What's your nationality?
Yeah, I was born here in LA, man, but my mom is from Brazil, Sao
Okay,
Paulo, Brazil. Shout out to I know we got some Brazilians tuning in right now. And then my pops is from Nicaragua.
very
So I spoke
nice,
Spanish and Portuguese at home, mixed with English, man. Probably, actually,
nice.
as a kid, I spoke more Spanish and Portuguese with my fam. But now, since going to school, growing up here, and spending the majority of time speaking English, I kind of forgot. I'm slacking on my Portuguese and Spanish, man. I can get around and have conversations, but sometimes I have trouble finding some words.
Right. Yeah, because sometimes you get a little rusty, right? And it's because you're used to a specific language at one point, but like you said, it's always nice to revisit it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's always good. Yeah, man. So how did you guys hook up, man? Revolutionary Rhythm. How did you guys come about, and how did that begin? Are you guys like childhood friends, or how did you guys come about?
Yeah, childhood friends, man. We went to middle school together, Fleming Middle School in Harbor City. Um, there was actually, I think it was English class where
Okay.
we were just writing rhymes, just for fun, like basic nursery rhymes at the time, man. Just kind of getting into learning how to write rhymes, and we were kind of trading off bars, but we didn't consider ourselves rappers though. It was just more of a joke, like we were just clowning on each other. And
Okay.
then later on in high school, because we don't hang out every day, we just kind of have class together, and we have mutual friends. And later in high school, we find out that we actually both record music on our cell phones. It was kind of a
Mm.
random thing. I kind of discovered instrumentals like on LimeWire or something. I was downloading beats, and me and a couple friends were just having fun, freestyling in the back, and I wanted to record all this stuff. So I decided to write a couple bars, record it on my phone. My boy Predom is like, yo, I record on my phone too. Listen to this. And we kind of pick similar beats. We're into like Jurassic 5. We're into Dilated Peoples.
Yes.
We're into
Yes.
like old school Dr. Dre beats. And so we're trading off this stuff, and we're like, wait, we're influenced by a lot of the same stuff. So we're like, yo, why don't we do some stuff together, man? And
It be
that's when
it
we
be
formed the group.
very dope. It's almost like the Step Brothers movie. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, yeah,
Let's go do
exactly.
some hip hop in the garage, just
Yeah.
karate and hip hop.
And it's funny, man, because like we started off with like a basic $20 mic that like literally like you plug it to the side of your laptop. And so
Wow.
I'll show you, like we were literally rapping like this. Like imagine it's on the side of your laptop and we had to come right here and go like and rap like this into it. Like it was super cheap, man. Like
The passion, right? That's called
yeah,
passion right there.
yeah, man. We just whatever works. Like we just want to record some raps.
That's super dope, man. So
Yeah,
you got obviously you guys have been tight since day one, obviously.
yeah, we're family, man, and I think that's really what helped us form the group because we have similar goals, similar passions, and then also we're just my crew is like really down to earth, man. Family first.
Yes.
Um, love for the music. Business never really came into play, man. Like money is
Good.
money. We'll figure it out, man. But at the
There
end of
you
the
go.
day, it's just it's about us, man, and what we do with the music.
That's beautiful, man. I love stories like that because as you know nowadays, some guys get caught up. You know, some guys blow up sometimes and then they forget the foundation, the roots of where you came from. And like you said, man, that's a key thing that you said that. And I know you're a spiritual brother, and I know that. Um, money comes and goes, health is wealth, and as long as your family is healthy and the people around you, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think it also reflects on like our parents and our upbringing. Thank God we have a wonderful family around us, good friends, to keep our mind right.
Yes.
Teach us, the right way, basically, morals and just respect overall, because my parents were always like the open the door for anyone, just be mad respectful, show people love, always say please and thank you. And I'm seeing my boy Jerk Sounds right here. He said, I don't trust people that have a setup like that at some point. So it's like you gotta start from the bottom. If you didn't start from that point right there, man, yeah.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. All right, so there's a little bit of technical difficulty. All right, we're good now. Yeah, I read that comment too. I saw you smirking when you read that. I was like, yeah, I read the same thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the wifey. She's on as well. It's so soulful. Yeah, man. So it's great what you're doing, man. So I wanted to talk about also. So the A1. How did that come about, man? A1 from A1 and Phonics. How did you get hooked up with those cats? Okay, so some technical difficulties, but we're gonna keep it going. Okay, so we'll make yeah. So the IG police cops are tripping, but we're not gonna let that. We're not gonna let that. Yeah, freeze frame. It's interesting because that's the first time that. Okay, cool. There you go. You got a eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger, baby. That's how we do it. Got to fight through it. The eye. There we go. Right. I love it.
My
Right back
bad,
at
my
it.
bad. We back
It's
in?
not
We
your.
good?
No, you're good. It's not your bad at all. It's the IG police cops.
That's what it is. They always
The,
find a way to shut me down, bro. Like,
hey, we got to fight the powers that be. You know.
hey, we're the public enemy, man.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Um,
I kind of heard your question, man. You were saying how I hooked up with A1 and Phonics.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I've been communicating with him a lot more, and he's a big sneakerhead. So yeah, so I wanted to know how you guys linked up, because it's almost the same flavor. I feel it was a nice mesh between you guys on that. So tell me how you hooked up with him.
Yeah, I see MC Till. He said, "Oh man, that song with A1 and Phonics is incredible. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah,
That's love. That's love.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't even remember how I really came in contact with them, but I was a fan. I've been a fan for a minute,
yeah.
and I've been following them. I don't know if they followed me back right when I followed them. I don't really remember exactly how, but we've been communicating through direct messages,
Right.
and I love their sound, man. Obviously, it's jazzy, boom bap. They got
Yes.
the mellow stuff, they got the raw stuff, and basically our crew is about the same type of sound. I think we're influenced by a lot of the same groups and artists, and so I've been talking to Phonics, just throwing out ideas like, yo, we should do some stuff. I talked to A1 on DMs, man, super cool dude. And that's what's
He
most
is.
important to me, man. We gotta have a legit conversation because I'm not, not just send a beat and write the rhyme and make a song.
Yeah, you
It
know,
doesn't feel right like that, man. Like, we got to really
it's
connect
not
with each other, right?
natural. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not natural.
yeah. So with A1 and Phonics, man, being that they're such good dudes, it just came natural, man. And it actually happened super fast. I think the song was completed like a month before the release or something like that. So I
Oh
was
wow,
surprised with the turnaround time. Yeah.
that's
Um,
impressive. Yeah,
and I so a little side story, man. A lot. I think A1 mentioned this as well too. That a lot of the stuff that he sends over, Phonics will kind of adjust it and almost remix it, so it sounds different when it comes out for the final album. Um,
oh
and so we
okay.
had did like a version with the original instrumental, and then Phonics kind of changed it up. And when I got it back, I was like, "Yo, what happened like to the track?" Because I was already in love with it, right? But
Yeah.
then I heard the body of work together, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense, man. It sounds perfect. No complaints on my end." But I noticed that I had fell in love with the original. He changed it up, but it made sense as far as like the body of work. It blended really well together. So shout out to them, man. They got the Netflix documentary, which is huge. I love that documentary. If none of you guys have seen it before, I don't remember the exact title. Um, I don't know if you have it off the top of your head, man, but it's a great documentary.
And it's funny that you're mentioning that because I had A1 as a guest about 2 months ago, actually. Yeah, it's been about 2 months that he chopped it up with me, and he mentioned the documentary. So thank you for refreshing the memory because I genuinely forgot about the documentary on Netflix. So thank you for that.
Oh, you haven't
Definitely,
seen it yet?
I have not seen it, bro.
Oh man, you gotta see that, bro.
Yeah.
Just being like a
Okay.
fan of hip hop, like just a lot of the visuals are really inspiring, man. And to see their story, to see what they do, it's awesome, man. Yeah, highly recommend it. The
All
Underdogs,
right.
yeah. MC Till
Night.
mentioned it. The Underdogs, yep.
MC Till. Okay, thank you, brother. Okay, so we got a homie hip hop son. He wants to ask you a question. Okay, so yeah, that's another good thing. People want to ask questions and ask Kid some. He'll be more than glad to answer them. So how do you? It says how did you hook up with the deli and Emapia and light, medium, or dark roast as far as coffee? So there's two questions.
All right, get it in while you can, right? Hey, before I
Yeah.
answer that, I see a comment right here. MEH Rio, man, Rio. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. We need a Phonics and Kid Abs album. I 100% agree.
I
I'm
agree
gonna
too.
give y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. Me and Phonics got a new song coming out shortly, so stay tuned for that. Uh,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say any more than that. So back to the question. How'd you
Yes.
hook up with the deli? So the deli, I had heard one of his beats. Um, it's like one of his like he has like a ridiculous amount of streams on Spotify. It's like 50 million or something on one of his songs. I think it's
Yes.
Flowers. And I heard that beat. Actually, you know what? My bad. Rewind. I heard his stuff
Okay.
on Bandcamp before he was even blowing up on Spotify, and I hit him
Mm.
up, and we worked on a song called "Day in the Life." That actually a lot of our fans really like. They really enjoyed. We got a lot of good feedback on that one. It's just a real like loving, like just true, like a day to day talk about your life and reflecting song, and so I think it really resonated with people. And from there, I told the deli, I was like, "Yo, you have a lot of songs that sample Brazilian music, and my
Yes.
family's from Brazil. I've been like dreaming of doing an album with Brazilian samples." And he's like, "Say no more. Let me." He cooked up a batch, sent me a folder, and I was just blown away by the stuff that he was doing. It was like the perfect vibe, almost like that Far Side vibe that I love. That the Dilla beats,
Ooh.
inspired by the Dilla beats. And
Yes.
so I even called it daydreaming because I was in my home, like kind of just dreaming of like being in the sand in Brazil. So that was the vibe. I put the cover of like in Rio beach vibe, and that was kind of what we wanted to go with, and also kind of taking it back to me being a young dreamer. And me sitting in class, I would always like daydream about stuff. Like I wouldn't even be present half the time. I would just be
Right.
like either wanting to be a basketball player, that was one of my first dreams, then a soccer
Ooh.
player, then now being an artist. So I'm always daydreaming about different things. So that's how that came about. I know that's a long answer to that, but I'm super proud of that album. Um, and then Emma Pia, he had reached out maybe about 5 6 years ago about doing a remix for a revolutionary rhythm song. The song is called Arrow. And he was like, "Yo, I really love this song. Can you please send the vocals and the cuts?" So I sent it to him. I was already a fan of his, so I was just kind of like blown away that he even hit me up.
Yeah.
And so he tried doing a remix, but he didn't like the remix that he did. He's like, "I can't beat the original." So he's like, "I give up." And then he's like, "How about I send you guys some new stuff and we work?" And I was like, "All right, say no more, man." So I had the idea of doing a jazzy album, which ended up being Jazzy Vibes. Right here, I got the
Yes.
poster, man. I know
There it
y'all
goes right
probably
there
like,
behind
why?
him.
Yeah, I know you're probably like, why does this dude got a poster of himself on the wall? It's more of just me being proud of myself, man.
Right. Hell
I'm just
yeah. You
proud of
gotta pet.
myself, man. Yeah,
You gotta do that to yourself every now and then, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man.
Hell yeah. All
Yeah,
about it.
so
Yeah.
yeah, he had like he gave me a bunch of beats. I picked like the jazziest stuff that he had, and I was like, you know what? And during this time right now, this climate, I feel like the attention spans are real low.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even gonna think of a deep title name. I'm gonna just call it Jazzy Vibe. So it's just right in your face. Like you already know what I'm doing, you know? Because I
Yeah.
know a lot of people were like Jazzy Vibes, like you couldn't think of something more original. But I was like,
Mm-mm.
no, it's because people need to see it right in their face. Like it's like they don't even want to go digging through stuff anymore, man. Like it just needs to be plain and simple. So I was like, put
Yes.
the records on there, put the speakers on there, put the turntables, the coffee, and that
Yes.
basically sums up what I love, man. So
Le-
and
and-
then the last question, real quick. I like dark roast actually, man, lately. But I'm not too
oh.
picky when it comes to coffee, man. Just give me some coffee, wake my ass up, and I'm good.
Yeah, so that's the homie Hip Hop's a fellow hip hop junkie. He's a Chicagoan as well. Shout out to Hip Hop's. He's a good brother.
Oh yeah, that's the
And
homie, man. Much love, brother.
yeah, definitely. And Gonza, everybody, we appreciate you being on once again. We want to acknowledge every single person that's on. We're grateful to have you guys on and share this dope combo the kid and I are having. Um, so yeah, man, I want to go back to the Daydreaming album. I really enjoy that album, and let me tell you, man, that bass in your face and eyes for your eyes, don't blink. You want to know
Yeah,
it reminded me of, bro?
yeah,
It
yeah.
reminded, does this make sense? It reminded me of Find a Way 2.0. The beat and the tone of the production, like, Find a Way from Tribe, it had that feel, bass in your face and eyes for your eyes, don't blink. It had a nice
Know the ill
Tribe
is a vibe.
feel
It's all right. Move your body from side to
from
side
side to
and let it
side and let
ride.
it
Yeah, yeah.
ride.
Good vibes
Woo!
from daydreaming. Yeah.
Good,
Much
good
love, man.
vibes. That's a smooth banger, and as we like to call it, jazzy bap. I like, it's smooth. So, who produced was the Deli responsible for that whole album?
Yeah, the deli was he produced everything on that, man.
You, yeah, because it's like you mentioned, picturing yourself in a tropical atmosphere and island, hearing some of those beats. And what was that instrumental on Jazzy Vibes? It's an interlude. It's like how
Oh
you call
yeah,
my
oh
Asanador?
yeah, from daydreaming. That's
From
sunrise in Copacabana.
oh my God. That right there, bro. Literally, I think I've repeated that. There was a point where I'm driving to the grocery store and I probably repeated it like 4 times before going to the grocery store because I don't want the beat to go away. It's just like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dude is major heat, bro. So
definitely, man.
the
Glad you like it.
yeah, absolutely. So the as far as the production, you can't go wrong. It's all dope and all balanced out. And one of my favorite tracks on your recent album, dude, like you just said earlier, I want to touch on that subject because you said it. You threw it out there. You said a lot of people sometimes are not focused. Everything's fast. Everything is an afterthought. When you're scrolling, right? Something important could have happened. A volcano could have erupted before our very eyes. A volcano that's not going to harm anybody. That's just with beautiful fluorescent lights. But then you're scrolling on your phone, and then it becomes a habit where it's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
afterthought. You forget about the
Or you're
volcano, and
quick
you're
to
like,
like take pictures real quick, and you didn't even enjoy the moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. So the real soul, shout out to the real soul panda. He said this is a dope interview, my brother.
That's
Thank
love.
you.
That's love.
That's love, man. And this is what it's all about. Good vibes, as the brother said, Kid Abstract. So Airplane mode is that hits me, bro. That airplane mode is like one of my anthems on that album in particular because I do it. All of us as humans, we're guilty of it. We don't disconnect sometimes, right? Like sometimes it's
Definitely.
like, right, it's like sucking us in. And sometimes you just gotta turn off your phone. You know, when I walk my dog around the block, I listen to hip hop, obviously. I listen to the stuff because it gets me going. I walk the dog. But then as you're listening to music, you're seeing messages, you're seeing different things pop up. And it's you get it. Like so airplane mode, that is it's an anthem, I think. And that's it's a great song. It's a great song.
I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a topic that's almost like a daily topic, man.
Yes.
Because we're right, especially right now when we're kind of limited in what we could do with COVID. I know a lot of us kind of are on our phones a little bit more than usual.
Right.
And before I wrote Jazzy Vibes, this is before COVID. I found myself like constantly like bringing up my phone to my face and like looking at something, like
Lord.
logging on
Yeah.
to Twitter or like Instagram. Like I'm like, but then I was thinking like, why am I doing this? Like I got stuff that's right here in front of me, man. Like I need to be more present. Like I'm
Yes.
what am I gonna get from like looking at what other people are doing all the time? You know what I mean? Because the
Yes.
half of us do that, man. Like we want to see what other people are doing,
Right.
and it's almost like we're like zombies to it though, because like half the time we're just like looking at it, but we're not really fully taking it in. We're just almost like being entertained by whatever media people are posting. So airplane mode was kind of like about that, like me just kind of getting away from my phone and just being more present because I know a lot of us probably with the algorithms, some of the content that gets up in there is not what we like, or it could be a little negative,
Right.
or you see some success and it kind of gets you down, or it either
Yeah.
inspires you. It's kind of every day is kind of different. Sometimes I catch myself being like, wait, hold up, I can't let this right here get me down. I should be inspired by it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I have to tell myself that sometimes because sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could be right there where they are right now, But
Mm-hmm.
hold up. Let me actually wait. Congrats to them. They worked hard. They earned this. I'm gonna get my
Yes.
time. Whatever is gonna be is gonna be. Let God take the wheel. You know what I mean? So, be the airplane mode, man. Escape. It's good to just be present in the moment. And like you said, we're all guilty of it. And I've been working on that a lot, man. Just kind of being more present, being with the fam, and being focused on what I want to accomplish, or not necessarily even that. Just being appreciative of my health and where I'm at right now.
Yes. Uh, well said and well spoken by the brother Kid Abstract. So it's beautiful, man, because as you're saying those things, you mentioned God, and I'm a very spiritual guy. I've become more spiritual as I've gotten older. And as you know how it is with age, you get better. It's like fine wine, you just get better with age. So I love that you mentioned that let God navigate the situation. And I agree with you 100%, bro. It's sometimes you just got to take a step back. And I'm guilty of it too, like you said, kid. It's some of the OGs that we grew up listening to. You see them at a party in a barbecue, and you're like, damn, we should be there too, damn it. But then it's like,
Yeah,
no, it's like no, I'm where I need to be now, and I'm blessed because I'm here. I don't there's other people that are not blessed like us that have a roof over their heads. There's people that are not able to eat food and have access to food, and I don't want to get you get what I'm saying. I
yeah. Without getting too
it
deep, I completely understand what you're saying, man. I think
yeah
of these
it
things when I'm about to have a meal. I thank God. Whenever I'm about to record, I thank God. Like, yo, thank you for allowing me to turn on my mic. And my homie Danny right here, he said,
yes
"Slow it down," which is like one of my most recent singles. He said as well as knowledge. So that's another important message. Slow it down. I don't know if you've heard
yes
that song before. If you guys are aware of that track, produced by Leo Lopez. I'm gonna give y'all another little secret right now. Me and Leo
go
Lopez are working on an album. Stay tuned.
oh
It's super mellow, jazzy, um, and my goal with it is for you to turn it on and almost just get lost and kind of like and just go about your daily tasks. I kind of want it to be like it's kind of similar to Jazzy Vibes from the feedback that I've been getting. People say like, "Yo, I can fold my laundry to this." You know, I can do the dishes to this. I can just be chilling with the fam, with the kids. I don't got to worry about you cussing too much, you know, or getting too loud.
Yes.
It's kind of like that, like music to live your life to, basically.
Yeah, it's feel good. It's food for your ears, I call it. It's food for your ears and it's feel good music. And we need more of this, man. We do need more of this. So like I said, man, you're doing it. You're doing it big in the West Coast and universally as well. Let's let that be known. And yeah, man, everybody, I love that, you inspire me, the OGs inspire me, and it motivates me, and it's a great thing. You feed off a good energy and then you get a great product in the end. So it's
I love that,
it's
man.
great,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you have a beautiful family. So how old are the little guys? How old are the little abstracts?
I call them the young dreamers, man.
Okay,
Um,
the young dreamers.
my oldest is 4. He's gonna be turning 5 this year,
All
and
right.
then I got the little one. He's 1. Man, they're full of energy, full of life, man. They're always making me laugh, having a good time. It's beautiful to have kids, man, that are just kind of, give you that youthful vibe and just kind of get you exhausted at the end of the day. I'm probably my eyes are a little red, got bags under my eyes, but no complaints, man. No complaints. It's a lot of work with kids, full-time job, part-time with the music. But I'm blessed to have an amazing wife who's just like, man, amazing. Like she don't care how tired she is, she's gonna get it done. Like I completely admire her for that.
That's beautiful, man. So I'm happy for you guys. It's a beautiful union, and keep that going, man. I'm happy for you guys, and great health to your family as always. So
Appreciate you,
that's
brother.
that's
Likewise.
great. Yes, and so one thing we got to get into because we've joked around off the camera. We've DM'd each other. So a lot of people don't know this about Kid Abstract, the
Oh
gentleman
shoot, where you
Diego.
going with this?
You know I'm gonna go with this. It's fun. I'm a diehard Bears fan, and
Oh
you,
man.
my friend, tell everybody. For everybody that don't know,
Ah
go for
man. I don't want to
it.
fight right now, man.
No,
Let's
it's
talk
cool.
tomorrow,
It's
man.
I know, but I thought it's
All right.
it's cool, man. I think it's cool. You're a West Coast cat.
Yeah.
That's show them. They show them a little something there. There it is. There
I got
you
the jersey right
go.
here, man. Whenever. Yeah, I'm a
Hey,
Packer
hey,
fan, man. I'm a cheesehead. Yep.
there you go. He's a cheesehead. He said
Yeah.
it. Oh man. Well, no, that's dope, man. That's dope. I have a close friend also. He's a Chicagoan, born and raised, and he went that route. I'm like, hey, bro, it makes the games more interesting, right? When you hang out, it's more fun. You get to bust chops. It's cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cool
No,
thing.
I enjoy that, man. I like sitting with rival, teams, like people that support the rival team, man. For me, it's fun. I don't take it to heart, man. Like at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
you
it's a
can't.
game. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I love talking shit with people. I'm all about that too, man.
hell
Yeah.
yeah. Before we get back to the music tip, do you think Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to retire? I don't think he should because he's still got enough in the tank. Or do you think that young cat that got drafted last year is he going to take over Jordan Love or Jordan
Jordan
something? I
Love, yeah,
forgot.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
I
So what do you
honestly,
think
I
about that?
honestly think that Rodgers will be back. To be honest with you, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Oh,
I guess maybe I'm just too positive guy, man. But I
that's
believe he'll be
cool.
back. Yep.
Okay, I agree, and I agree with you. I think he's going to go the Tom Brady route, and he's going to probably play until he's 45, 44. He's still got it, man. So hopefully he
Yep.
doesn't retire because he's been a great quarterback for a long time. So and even as a diehard Bears fan, I'm okay with saying that because I'm an NFL fan too. I'm not just you know
Yeah.
I'm not a meathead. We're not meatheads. We
Gotta
appreciate the
appreciate
sport
the
as
game.
well.
Yeah, just in general, all sports. Like I don't try to put down any athletes because I know when you go online, I actually
Oh
saw a tweet
God.
today about how like we're finding a way to excuses for every player. Not to get too deep into sports, but we're always hating on something like LeBron needs a super team. Steph Curry didn't get a Finals MVP. KD needed to join the Warriors. I'm like I don't even want to participate in that, man. Just enjoy greatness while you can.
Man, you're a sports head. I'm gonna have to add you on a chat, bro, because you appreciate it. It's sports, and nobody's biased. Everybody respects each other's opinion. That's what I like about it.
Okay,
But
dope.
yeah, man. So You mentioned at some point, I think people would be excited. If you're still gonna do it, we'll see though. Maybe we'll wait later on. Kid Abstrakt may play a sample of something. Maybe he may not. We'll see
Oh yeah,
before the
you
show
know what?
ends.
You know what? My boy, New Vintage is in the building, man. He said, "Kid Abs kicking that feel good music for the soul." What's up, man? So actually, me and New Vintage are working on something right now. And
Oh,
if he says yes, I will play the joint that we got right now. So let me know, bro. If not, I got another
yes.
jazzy joint that I can play for you guys. But if New Vintage is down, I will play it right now. I got a lot of new
That
stuff in the
that
works,
sound
man.
that sounds good to us, man. We'll be ready for either song.
Oh,
We'll be ready for it. We're hyped.
we got the green light, man. So
All
if
right,
you
my
have
brother.
yeah, if you guys have any more questions, we can get into that right now while I load up the track.
That sounds good. Once again, the Bald Kid Nostalgic with the gentleman, Kid Abstrakt from the West Coast, repping soulful, feel good, jazzy hip hop.
Yes, sir.
And he's looking for a heater at the moment that we're hyped to hear. So all love and respect to my boy Kid Abstrakt. That's Psycho Saf. Yeah, much love to you, my brother. Much love as well. And he has a Kobe. He has the
Much
Kobe
love, y'all.
profile. Much love, man. Kobe's one of the greatest. Much love.
Kobe's the GOAT, man. He's my GOAT. He's not. I don't
Yeah.
know if he's the GOAT, but he's my GOAT. So,
So,
actually,
oh my, oh, that's nice.
can y'all
That's
see the back?
nice. That is super dope.
I'm wearing
It,
my Legends Live Forever tee. Yes,
that's
sir.
nice. My wife, by the way, Diego, she's from Southern California, born and raised, man. She's from Orange County, so um, she's the one that put me onto A1 and Phonics and all those guys. She's the one that actually put me onto them, so I got to give
Oh,
her
what?
credit for that as well. Yeah, man.
That's dope.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who else has she put you up on, man? Has she put you up on anybody else that you
So
can remember?
honestly, those are the main guys, and probably somebody else that I can't remember, dude. There's some underground guys, but um, she's known about you for a while because of her living over there, and then but yeah, those are the main ones she put me on to A1 and Phonics. So it's kind of funny how life works, how think people connect in a beautiful way with A1 and now you. So
That's
it's
crazy,
dope,
man.
man. Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, much love.
And my boy Hector actually mentioned too. I think he mentioned it not too long ago. He was like, "Man, nostalgic. You and Kid Abstrakt got to do something, man." I'm like, "Hey, man, anything's possible. Anything's possible."
Oh yeah,
Jazzy,
your track with Mocha Only was dope, man. Yeah, I love the
thank you.
sample. Did you produce that?
Thank No, so a gentleman, he lives down the street from me, literally walking distance. He's 5 minutes away from me. He goes by LP. I'll send you his page. He goes by LP, and he's a talented brother, man. Chicago, born and raised Chicago cat. And yeah, man, he's produced a couple of my tracks. So yeah, LP is the guy who produced the track for the Mocha and myself. So thank you, man.
That's what's up. All right, I'm just testing the audio out really quick, man. Yeah.
Go for
So
it. Yeah.
should we get
No,
into it? Y'all
let's
ready to
get
hear a new
into it.
joint?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Y'all
Uh-huh.
for real ready? Are y'all really ready? I don't know.
Kid Abstrakt is
I
talking to
don't know.
everybody on here. So are you guys ready?
Let me know. I'm gonna run it real quick. Let me know how the audio is. All right.
Okay, got you, bro.
Is that too loud or is that perfect?
That's perfect.
Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this, dig this.
Woo.
Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Understand under any circumstance. My flow with the rhythm is the illest romance. No chance for these cats all lacking the class. You and I do the math, they just out for the ass. Elevating one another, yo, it's way too
Woo.
fly. No, we seeing eye to eye, never faking the vibe. No doubt, it's the production flows, no interruption. Hard to contain, get in my ears and I'm busting. They all lack substance, waiting for a hit. I persist, need you in my life, a true gift coexists. I never knew a love like this. Beneath the apple bomb, we love to reminisce. And yes, I'm so patient, constant rotation with no explanation. Reading your body language, I'm saying we can make something that lasts. All facts, never simple, girl. I keep it abstract. Dig this, dig this. Hands up.
Ooh.
Vibe with the vibe, know you feel this. Feel this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. You hear those horns?
Ooh, I hear him, brother. I'm vibing.
She hit me with the intro, oh no, the smooth tempo. She was moving my soul, so instrumental. Had me wishing I could sing high notes. What a dream, serenading my queen. Didn't speak for a minute, had to listen real close. Just take notes, debate how to approach. They said you're so dope, now they try to spit game. All lame, we all saying the same thing. You see, it's more than rhymes and lines. Know what you need, that good energy, but some space to breathe. I mean, the best thing is you and I together. A beat in the rhyme much clever than acapellas. True, put me in the good mood. Style so fresh, yeah, she keep it old school. Gotta make a mind so the love never ends. Never taking you for granted, girl, you're a true gem. Dig this, dig this, dig this. Fire emojis, y'all.
Yes, fire emojis. Woo!
Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this.
Woo! Woo! Fire emojis, everybody. There you go. You got the fire emojis.
What y'all think?
Dude.
Woo, man. That's crazy.
Hey, this is how we do it at SlickBlast RapCast, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do.
I appreciate y'all.
This is what we do. You know, Kid Abstrakt, he didn't have to do that, but he said, you know what he said? I'm feeling good today. It's a beautiful day. I'm alive. Let me bless everybody with a sample of a little something. And that little something was fuego. It was,
thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
It was all those emojis and then some. Wow. That's.
Appreciate you, man. Yo, real quick. That was produced by my boy New Vintage. He's in the comments right now. What's up? He actually gave us the green light to play it. So
Yes.
Much love to him, man. Much love to all of you guys. I see all the comments. You guys have officially made my day. Bumping that out loud was like completely different on IG Live. Like I already love the track so much.
Yeah.
Me and New, we already digged it so much. But now playing it for you guys, I got like I'm ready to get back in the studio right now and record something.
Ooh, yes, I love it. I love it. So yeah, let's thank Kid Abstrakt for playing that track because again, you're the first guest, and by the way, you're the first gentleman at SlickBlast RapCast to play something a new track. Just play something. So that's cool.
That was kind of spontaneous because I had another joint I was gonna play. But I think that one was more fitting because it's a little more up tempo. It was kind of, we were going for a summer vibe,
right?
And I don't know if you guys caught this, but I'm speaking to the beat as if it were a girl. So I'll let you guys know when that's out. I'm super excited to get that out there. I don't know when it's gonna come out yet, but yeah, you guys heard it first.
Yes, look at that. So thank Kid Abstrakt for blessing us with that because that's a butter beat, man. That's going to extend the summer, at least for us Chicago heads and everybody that has cold weather.
Yeah.
It's going to extend it a little bit more. So,
yeah.
Wow. So the gentleman's name again, Vintage? It's Vintage, New Vintage? Or?
Yeah, New NU Vintage. He's from the Bay Area, man. We've been homies for a while. He actually produced the very first Jazz and Coffee song. And we didn't really talk much after that. It was kind of, he had a beat tape online, and the beat was actually called Jazz and Coffee. So I didn't originally have that idea. It originally came from his beat. So shout out to you, New Vintage, man. I appreciate you, brother. I was just I was inspired by by that beat so much, and I was just like at a certain point in my life where I was drinking coffee, and I was like, man, like I felt like I need to do something with my life. I want to rap, but nothing's really working out. And then I dropped that song, and it got mad love. It kind of like put me in the circle of the jazz rap heads, you know what I mean? And
Abs-
it helped me. It helped me get to where I'm at today, man. And now I have 4 parts to that song. So that's love. That's love. Much love, man. I'm excited to work with you. Yep. We have a full project in the works right now, so it's gonna be dope.
wow. Because that production is nice. I'm like, damn, I want to hear more. Yeah, everybody's like, I want to hear more. So everybody stay patient. He's gonna slowly but surely, it'll simmer, it'll cook, and then he'll bust it out, at some point.
Yeah, yeah. And if there's new people in here that did not hear it, we can play it one more time if y'all want to run it back a little later if we have time. I
No,
don't know if you
hey,
guys have any more questions.
no, my brother, we have more than time, man. Here, it's there's no time limit. Sometimes Instagram trips on the limit, but lately it's been good where they let it slide most of the time. Lately, at least. So we're gonna ride with that momentum, and
Okay.
we'll keep it going. Yeah. So any other questions? I'm sure people have questions. So heck, if you got a question for Kid Abstrakt, anybody else? If not, we'll keep this gravy train moving. And man, that's
I see my
that's a
brother Oscar's in here, man. Much love, brother. Appreciate you, man. I see everybody showing
much.
love. The real Soul Panda, fresh. Yes.
Yes.
I see people
All
showing
the
mad love. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you.
all the West Coast peeps, all the people in the UK, and I'm sure the people in the UK are up on your stuff too, man. They're very hardcore hip hop heads over there. So
Yeah, you
that's
know
a,
what's funny? Like looking through our stats because you can see where people stream your music the most. And
yeah.
I think right now Germany's #1. Um,
I'm not
and
surprised actually.
yeah, Germany
I'm
got
not surprised.
hip hop heads like crazy. Like they're up on their stuff. They know what's up. And
Yes.
then I think next would be, man. I think like London's up in there, but
Yes.
a lot of Europe is in there, man. So
So we got the homie from North Carolina, Brad. He's a homie of mine. He wants to know, do you have merch? And I believe you do, right, Kid Abstrakt? Do you have merch, shirts, right, and stuff like that, all the good stuff?
yeah, I kind of slowed it down right now because I wanted to stay focused on the music because I ship everything myself, so it does take time
Time
from my day
consuming.
for me being able to be creative. But let me see. Let me see if I can find the shirt so I can show y'all real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I saw he had some
Yeah,
cool mugs. Yeah.
I might repress this one right here. Reprint this.
Oh,
If you guys see, Kid Abstrakt, Jazz and Coffee. I
okay.
might do it in like a black with gold lettering,
Mm,
or like black with white with gold in the center here.
nice.
Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea. I'll make it happen. Actually, we're getting closer to celebrating a year of Jazzy vibes, which is crazy,
Wow.
man. Because thank you. We were debating if we should even drop the album because it actually dropped in July of late July, and this is during COVID, so it was kind of like new for the music industry. I was trying to get feedback from people like, should we drop a new album during COVID right now? Like we can't tour, we can't do shows. We're kind of limited on what we can do. Like, do people really want to listen to music right now? It was kind of like that early COVID stage where we were
Yeah.
kind of like panicking, like you were like scared to go to the market, and like you didn't know what.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, it was crazy in the beginning, right?
Yeah, it was.
So we were like, should we even drop music right now? Like, does it make sense? And then
Yes.
so we ended up saying like, yo, I think people need music right now, need music like this. And I honestly think it couldn't have been a better time. Definitely one of the most memorable times in my life because I had people messaging me, telling me that the music is helping them get through tough times. So, man, it couldn't have been any better. Yep. But so with that being said, we're getting to a year of the Jazzy vibes. So there is a third press of the vinyl coming out. We
Nice.
have clear vinyl that's available now on my Bandcamp. Also, if you guys do want me to sign it, I would gladly sign it. I love when people ask me to sign it. Um, so if you order that and you write a note there, autograph, I will gladly autograph it. And so we have that coming out, and then hopefully I can get some T-shirts out. If you guys want some more mugs, I can do mugs too. We'll see. We'll see what time.
Yeah, definitely. And hold the shirt to the side for me because I'll be ordering one from you soon, brother. I'll reach out to you about that.
All right, dope, man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I like to support everybody that's just doing their thing, and that's one thing I like to do is get everybody's merch. You know, any artist that I follow that I admire, you gotta support, man. It's very important. Everybody out there, remember, you gotta support as much as possible. Whether it's emceeing, podcast, anybody that's contributing to the culture, artists, graffiti artists, support them and spread the good word because hip hop is a universal language, and I think that it's important to just spread the good word. You know, you have to.
Yeah, and if I can chime in a little bit on that, man.
Absolutely.
I
Yes,
feel
sir.
like I feel like people underestimate the value of the very small things that you can do. For example, the easiest thing you could do, because I know a lot of you guys are on the gram scrolling through. If you just double click that post and give it a heart, it helps people because the algorithm with social media right now, it's like it's crazy. I was just reading a tweet earlier today about how in today's age, talent isn't the answer anymore.
Nope.
If you can have amazing music and you can have a great fan base, but it doesn't mean that it's going to translate to whatever 10K followers, 100K followers, whatever the goal is. A lot of it now is money with social media, and a lot of artists are just trying to break through the algorithm. And what helps a lot is just liking it, dropping a quick little fire emoji, a little heart emoji. I like the heart
Yes.
emojis. So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
just take like that, what, 2-3 seconds,
Thank
just
you.
bam, right there, that easy. And then it helps that artist get, the algorithm, it'll help them kind of reach more people. And I try to do that for all of my artist friends, man, because I know the struggle. I know the struggle, how hard it is. So, but I genuinely support their music, though. I have playlists where I try to push their music. But what I'm trying to say is that if you guys just drop a quick like, that's it. And then it helps them a lot. Trust me.
Yeah. See, thank you, my brother. I love that you're saying this because LP, the gentleman that produced the Mocha track, shout out to my brother LP, man. He's a talented producer, and that's another guy. I want to give him his flowers. He loves your music, by the way, too. He didn't even, that's the thing. I like to spread. You gotta spread the good word, and like Kid Abstrakt said, you're never too cool for school. If you're scrolling on somebody that you actually know in real life or you follow them, like you said, throw a heart out there, throw fire, throw prayers, whatever the case
Yeah,
is. Throw a cake, a cake because you want to eat a cake.
yeah.
Just, just
Anything, yeah.
yeah, man. Like Kid Abstrakt said, you have time to do other things on social media and just the people that please support them because we
And real
appreciate.
quick, too, real quick. Don't mean to interrupt you, man.
No,
But
you're good.
I think what I've been doing myself, too, because I catch myself, I'm guilty of this. When I'm
Okay.
looking through my phone, I'll kind of be like on zombie mode almost, man. Like not fully like receiving the content that I'm looking at. So I'm like, oh, he posted, oh, but I got to remind myself, like, yo, that's the homie right there. Let me
Yes.
fully digest this beautiful music that who knows how long he worked on it or what exactly inspired him. And I try to take that as motivation, like a lot of the stuff that people do. And I know a lot of people complain about the stuff that is on social media. I think you need to change who you're following, man. Change it up a little bit,
Mm,
get some more positivity in your life. That's what I've been trying to do. I'm just trying to get
yes.
rid of the negativity, even if it means unfollowing people, unfriending them, deleting their number, not responding anymore. As long as you got some positivity in your life. Don't mean to preach too much, but that's what I've been on,
No,
man. I'm trying to
that's
keep positive
good.
vibes.
That's good. I love that. No, that's great that you're saying this, man. It's we're speaking the same language in that sense. It's just yeah, man. Supporting people is important. So again, I'm a Chicago cat, and like you mentioned, I love that you mentioned this because I wanted to segue into what you were saying earlier, and if we could get into it a little bit. Remember when you said, I don't know if we should release something in July because of the pandemic, and we were in panic mode, right? The groceries, the TP, everything, and
Yeah, we couldn't get toilet paper for a minute, man.
right, exactly.
Crazy times,
Everybody,
man.
everybody's like, "There's newspaper and leaves. Go old school."
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I wanted to segue into what you were saying, so it kind of goes together. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a nice mesh, like cream and cream and coffee, or Splenda, whichever you like. Um, this IG live show slash podcast and whatever else it's gonna become, as I'm excited for it. Um, the pandemic motivated me to do this. If that makes any sense, does that make any sense?
Definitely.
So I said, okay, I'm an MC. I want to contribute to the culture just like you're doing on your end of the world. And it's a beautiful thing what you're doing, and it's great. But um, I also want to showcase well-deserving people on this platform and give them their flowers, because sometimes people don't pay attention. Sometimes there's a lot of dope artists out there that don't get their shine, not even their shine, don't get recognition for the dopeness that they are displaying before our very eyes. So I think the pandemic was a blessing in the sense where SlickBlast RapCast came to fruition. And dope people like you, A1, Doodlebug, Mocha, like people that I enjoy, and it's a blessing. So what I'm trying to say is that's what I took from the crap. I call it the crap demic. That's what I took
Yeah.
from. Right. That's what I took from it, is this, bringing this platform to display guys like you to support dope people that are not on the radio, because we all know that I'm gonna say it. The dopest stuff is not on the radio. Like everything is in the underground. Like I feel that way. And not to say that there's not, there's great music on the radio as well. I'm sure different genres and whatever moods you're in. But it's important to recognize the guys have been getting dirty, down and dirty, and the passion, the blood, sweat, and tears. And you've been a prime example of that, my brother. You've been a prime example of that. So
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I think
yeah,
I'm glad that idea came from such a tough time, man. I think, and actually, quite a few people have gone on to create a podcast or something to elevate others. So I'm happy
yes,
that you're doing that, man. I know it's not easy, especially right now with social media. I think a lot of people play the numbers game a lot, get caught up in
yeah,
numbers and stuff. And so I kind of want to,
yeah,
for any upcoming artists or any creatives out there, like the numbers don't matter, man. Like as long as it's authentic, it's you. And if you can change one person's day, like make one person smile or like your song or enjoy your art or whatever the case may be, like that's my goal. Like I don't think of like, can I have 1,000 fans by the end of the month? I'm like, yo, who could this song really resonate with and make a change with? So
yes.
as far as you creating this podcast, it's very dope, man, for you to elevate others and give people their flowers. I know you. I watched a couple of other episodes, and I see that you're giving flowers to the artists. So I appreciate that, man.
Definitely. Thank you for the kind words. And yeah, man, it's again, I think it's important, as we both love this culture so much. It's raised us in a sense. Obviously everybody has parents, but as far as the music, I think hip hop has raised us to become what we are, right? Like what we love. And it's a beautiful thing, man, when everything comes and it blossoms. I love it. So yeah, man, it doesn't take much, and absolutely, my brother. This is I wanted to mention the gentleman I had on 1773, because it's Wisdom Uno and Jane Algoma. They mentioned that you're going to be on a track with them at some point. 1773, the guys from Chicago.
Oh yeah, the homies, man. Yeah. He actually reached out via DM on Instagram, man. The beautiful thing about technology, social media, man. I still trip out. I still trip out on technology. We're so used to it now, but the fact that you can connect with people worldwide is incredible. Like I still like look at that little fact and I trip out. So with that being said, they hit me up. They sent me some beats. It's in the works right now, and they're from Chicago as well, right? So
Yep.
very dope to be connecting with cats, man, with cats all around the world.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah, man. So any other questions for the abstract dope since peaches and cream? Okay. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Nico, what up, what up, brother? Hey, that's my boy, man. He's my boy's from Colombia, man. He's out here in Miami right now. I grew up with him here in South Bay, Los Angeles. And that's a funny story. I'll get into it real quick. Peaches
Go
and
for it.
cream. So
Yeah.
in fifth grade graduation, I performed Peaches and Cream.
112?
112 Peaches and Cream, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just hilarious that they even let me perform
Man.
at the fifth grade
Yeah.
graduation because, as a kid, you're kind of naive, man. You don't realize like what the songs are about. Like I used to sing I Got Five on it at my house. My parents didn't tell me nothing. I got five on it. They wouldn't tell me nothing, man. So yeah, I sang Peaches and Cream. There's a video, but it's on like an old camera with the little tapes, man. So you have to like actually put it on the tape converter, pop it in, rewind it. I know we old like that. Y'all know about that? That's real old school right there.
Oh, that's old school.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if I
you
can
said
find that's at my mom's house. If I can find it, best believe I'm gonna post it on the gram, man, for sure. I don't. It's a little embarrassing, but it's good memories, man.
that's life, man. It's all about laughing, good memories. That I will appreciate it for sure. Yeah, because when you mentioned 112 Peaches and Cream, I'm picturing Kid Abstrakt, I don't know, rhyming on it like,
No,
my precipitation, aggravation. I got my
yeah.
coffee in my situation. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't picture you singing, but that's so funny.
Oh
Oh,
man,
that's so
I
funny,
thought I
man.
had vocals, man.
We all had those dreams, man. Looking in the mirror, jumping in the shower. Everybody thought they were 112, new edition, all
Yep.
that good stuff. Oh man.
What up,
So yeah,
Sergio?
I love that people keep getting on, man. Like it's so cool. You know what I wish? Like, because when I post these shows, my brother, like when I'm posting the shows and I tag everybody that's been on, I wish I can actually see who's on as we're talking, because sometimes it's hard to catch up, like
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it
yeah,
goes
because
so
we're
fast.
deep in conversation. Yep.
Exactly. So
Were
yeah,
there
my
any
brother,
more questions here, man? My boy said, "What's your favorite snack?" It's
that's a good
definitely
question.
Pico de Gallo. Y'all already know.
Ooh,
Get the chips,
pico,
the Pico, man, on the daily. Uh,
pico de.
yeah, let me see. You legit when you showcasing quinceañeras. Oh, snap! Here we go again. We got some more dirt on me. Got some more funny
Uh-oh.
memories, man. My boy Oscar knows about a quinceañera that I performed at. Um, and this was back when I was just getting into hip hop, so I was kind of making stuff that was more geared for the radio because that's what I was hearing a lot at the time.
Right.
So I had a very funny dance song at the time, and I performed it at this quinceañera, man. So, man, I'm sure there's videos, but that one is not going up, man. I'm sorry. The Peaches and Cream might make it, but that's too funny, man.
That's funny. Yeah, that's super cool, man. So you got a lot of the homies on. That's super dope. That are bringing back good memories. Okay, so we're gonna go back to sports. We got a gentleman saying, "Oh, new vintage, by the way, your homie, the producer." It
Yeah,
says who the Lakers? Yeah, who Lakers getting this off season? That's a good question for all the Lakers fans.
Dame time, baby.
Oh, you think? Oh, you know what?
It's possible.
Hey,
Possible.
hey, bro, that'll be nuts. It'll be like they reloaded, like they just reloaded all over again, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. But I don't know how that's possible with what we have, but people keep throwing it out there, man. I'm sure he wants to play with the Lakers. It's possible,
That'll,
but my homie Oscar said Russell Westbrook is a possibility. There
he's a
was
monster.
we're so into sports that we look into like the little articles that come out, and I think there was an article on how LeBron James and Anthony Davis followed Russell Westbrook's wife on Instagram.
Mm,
I think that's what the
mm,
story was. So
okay,
people looking at everything, man. These people can't do nothing without it being on the spotlight. They
of
live a crazy
course.
life, man. But yeah, we're like, yo, we called each other. We're like, yo, Russell Westbrook to the Lakers? Snap, that would be crazy, man.
Hey, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a future Hall of Famer. That's locked in, and he's a triple double machine. And he plays. He look at Kobe. Okay, real quick. MJ had the killer instinct. Kobe had the killer instinct. There's only a select few of players, right, in the NBA that have that killer instinct. And Russell Westbrook plays angry. I love it, dude. He plays with heart and passion. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like not
like
angry,
my
not
boy
angry in a
Oscar
neck.
right here, like my boy Oscar. Yeah,
Yeah, he and not angry in a negative way, but he plays like he's just trying to kill you, like not literally. He's trying to
yeah.
he's just trying to tear it up on the court. So that would be nuts. If Russ was a Laker, then my wife would go nuts because she's a Lakers fan first and foremost. Even she's in Chicago, but Kobe's her goat as well. So
Yeah,
she'll be
Kobe's the
glad to
goat,
know
man.
that she'll be glad to know that Kobe's your goat as well. Yeah, he drives to the bucket every time. Oh yeah, dude. Even on NBA 2K,
Yeah.
man, I use that guy. He's a monster.
Some people are kind of like turned off by his energy sometimes. I know it carries out to off court maybe, and he gets a little upset sometimes. But I don't know, man. Like that just reminds me of park ball, like us playing at the park, and
Yeah,
practically almost getting into fights with people, man. It's like you expect people to be professional, but and act a certain way and stay in line, man. But these people they're playing with passion. They're putting their heart out every game. So
yeah.
I don't knock anybody that does that, man.
I agree with you. I think he just has a lot of passion and he's misunderstood. That's the way I feel about it. Okay, so I'm going to hit you with this question, Kid Abstrakt, because I ask everybody on the show that's been on gracefully. I'm going to ask you, and I know you have a good list. I trust that you will. Dead or alive? The Bald Kid Nostalgic wants to know to Mr. Kid Abstrakt, dead or alive, it could be a solo artist, a solo MC, or even a group. Who does if they told you by this weekend, Kid Abstrakt, they call you on the phone and say, "Hey, my brother, let's work." It could be a producer, an MC, or a group. Dead or alive, name three at the top of your head that you will work with.
Oh man, that's crazy, dude.
I know,
I
I
feel like
know,
I could get
I
somebody,
but
Um,
I could throw names out too to help out. But yeah,
yeah, I got
if
one
you
that already that came to my head immediately,
okay,
and that's the legend, Notorious B.I.G. Man.
okay,
I would love to rock with Biggie. Rest in
big
peace. He was one
rest
of
in
my big
peace.
influences. Like, cause one of my first experiences of hip hop was cassette tapes, and I couldn't
Yes,
listen to a lot of that stuff at my house. So I had to go over to my homie's house. His family was from Pakistan, and he had older brothers.
interesting,
Yeah, he had older
interesting.
brothers. Yeah, and they collected all the hip hop tapes, and they had Biggie, and that for some reason that was like the stuff that really resonated with me. Even we're playing Biggie and Tupac. I love both, but for some reason I resonated more with Biggie. It might have been the
Right.
primo beats, the East Coast boom bap stuff that really moved me.
Yes.
So I gotta give it up to Biggie, man. And I know that maybe I think a lot of people forget to mention him, man. Dude's a legend. Dude is
Yeah.
a legend. So,
One of the greatest, man. And by the way, man, there's some action figures, Kid Abstrakt, that just came out from Super 7. There's a store in San Francisco called Super 7. They're blowing up, man. They're all over the place. You can find a Biggie action figure. It's not bad. It's like $20, but they're nice. And it
oh,
looks like
I'm
him
gonna need
too.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
put that. I'm gonna put that right here. You link me up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, my brother. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link and I'll put you in a good spot.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I
so
got my
Biggie.
next two already, man. I got my next two. People already mentioned this. Like they know me already. I think I've already
Okay.
put this out there. So number two would be Jay Dilla. Definitely my favorite producer. Man, I
Yep.
think
Yep.
he's probably the most influential producer, man, because I think everybody mentions him. Everybody, like, and especially where the sound has gone most recently with a lot of beats being kind of like in the forefront now. A lot of
Right.
producers are getting shine, and a lot of
Yes.
them are inspired by Dilla. And yeah, definitely one of
Yep.
my favorite producers. Yep.
Yeah, and Kid Abstrakt, this is one guy that supports SlickBlast RapCast because you were on. I saw that you were on when Uncle Herm, Dilla's uncle, was on my show, and you chimed in. So I appreciate you doing that because I know you're a Dilla fan, bro. So only true Dilla fans will know, like, hey, this is where it's at. But that's dope, I appreciate that. Dude, you're right about that. Dilla was, I do feel that because he was JD at first. And then when he became Jay Dilla, I kind of feel like a lot of people missed out. When he passed, I feel like that's when he was a more appreciated and celebrated. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like people
So
caught on
in
to,
general, it seems like everyone gets a little more celebrated when they pass
right.
away. You know, and I understand it. It hits you different, man, because you're like, man, they're gone, and they made all this incredible stuff. So,
Yeah.
which has me giving people their flowers, just like you're doing now, man. Like, because we just lost Biz Markie, man. Rest in peace.
Oh,
You know, to be completely honest with you, I love Biz Markie, but I wasn't the biggest fan of his. You know, I didn't have his music on rotation all the time, even though I loved it very much, and I respect him to the utmost. Very fun guy. I love him, man. Incredible,
yeah.
incredible character, man. Incredible human being. But you
Yes.
know, I never really had his music on rotation too much. But now I'm going back and I'm listening to it now, and I'm appreciating it even more. But,
That's good. And that's cool that you're being honest because yeah, that's great, you know, because you're right. It's a human thing to like kind of want to revisit his archives and his discography, you know? So
yeah.
that's super dope. Okay, so you mentioned Biggie, Zilla, and then who is the last one? Group.
Let me pull them up real quick. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. Thank you, everybody, for being on SlickBlast RapCast. Nostalgic Kid Abstrakt. Doing it up. It's been a great show so far, and I appreciate all the support and you guys being on. It means a lot. So, got the gentleman Kid Abstrakt, and he's about to surprise us. I think he's gonna, yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is too, the Essence music, but I don't want to jump to the gun. So we'll see what the man with the plan is going to play. Oh, and the Essence music has his profile on there too. Yes, double K.
Yeah.
So,
So I
oh,
was lucky enough to share the stage with Double K. Um,
wow.
I don't know if you guys saw the appreciate that, man. I don't know if you guys saw the video of us on stage where he's beatboxing and I'm kicking a freestyle. Um, Incredible moment, man.
You posted it. Hey, you posted it, right? I think you posted that video.
My
Oh,
boy Omar hooked it up with this, man.
shout out to
I'm sure you
Omar.
guys have seen.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, shout out to him. I follow that guy. He's a talented dude, actually.
Drank all the Double K beers, man. Already, they're all gone.
You know what's funny, bro? Hey, I have not touched mine. They're still in the fridge as I speak. I have not
Oh,
drank them
really?
yet. Yeah, I'm scared to even like, I don't know. I'm scared to touch them and drink them.
Yeah.
How
I would drink them
how
as soon as possible, man, because I know they have like, well, as far as like the flavor. Well, when did you receive it?
man. We're about to head into August. So when they first came out, man, like when he was already delivering, I feel like 2 weeks later after he delivered, which was what, 2 months ago or 3 months ago?
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah,
something
man.
like
Time flies, yeah. But you got to drink them before they go bad, yeah. Like my homie said,
y-
you might kind of be on the border of it, man. So yeah,
I'm
whenever
still
you're ready, man. They hit me pretty good, man. They're strong.
yeah, they're strong because the
But
percentage is
yeah,
9.
10%. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Yes. I'm a craftier guy as well, so I could relate to that. So that's so dope, man. So let me ask you this, and I've been saying this for a long time, bro. As a shorty, I discovered people under the stairs because you're from Cali, so in essence, you would know about them naturally, right? Um, Rewind to 1996. Kid Abstract would appreciate this. I was in a place called Disc Replay. You know those CD shops where you can buy used CDs and you could sample them before you bought them,
Oh
or at
yeah.
least back in the day it was like
Yeah,
that.
we had a warehouse right here that did that. Yep.
Right, right. So it was a nice little. It was a strip mall set up, and there was a place called Disc Replay, not too far from the crib, and you know, it was I think I was 17 or 16. This is 96, 97. And I saw people under the stairs and I was curious. I said, they have a boombox. And I think I don't know if it was that one or it was the one,
The next step.
it was the next step, right? The next step.
Mm.
So I'm like, it looks interesting. I think they're hip hop guys. So I'm playing it. And then I started just vibing out to it. And ever since then, bro, I've been a huge fan of them for a long
Oh wow, that's
time.
dope, man.
Yeah, dude. So, and I have to say that I consider Thes One and Double K. Tell me if this makes sense. I consider them the West Coast Fife and Q-Tip in terms of
Amen to that,
chemistry.
man. Amen. Yep.
Yeah, so they're the Fife and Q-Tip of the West Coast. I mean, I think they're the version of that, just because of their chemistry, their feel-good party music, their lyricism, their jazziness, their smoothness. Yeah, they're the Fife and Q-Tip of the West Coast, and I'm not afraid to say it, bro. Like
Yeah, 100%, man. And I mentioned him because we never actually got to do a song together. Um, and I got to sit in the studio with Tess a couple times with Predom,
oh
and
wow,
we were working on a project, but it was kind of like in the middle of them transitioning into their album,
yes,
so it kind of got lost in the mix, man, and we never got to finish it. And then I ended up recycling a lot of those rhymes for something else. But just being there with them, man, I'll forever appreciate that. The fact that I consider them legends, and
yes.
they brought us on tour with them. Like this is crazy. I ran into That's One at a gas station, man, down the
Oh
street from my
wow,
house. My dad was driving me to work at the time. I didn't have a car. I was probably like fresh out of high school or something, man. I didn't have a car yet. He was driving me to work, and I looked to my right just randomly, and I see Tess at the gas station, and I'm like, yo, what? Yo, wait, pull over real quick, hurry up. My dad pulled over, man. I got out. I said, what's up, man? I was like, yo, I'm a huge fan. Love your music, and I think we exchanged contact information. Later on, he would bring he made like a Christmas beat tape for his fans through like a
yes,
forum that his fans had made. And
wow,
so he actually ended up knocking on my door to bring the tape to me, because he's like, yo, I actually live up the street right here, man. So I thought I would just bring it to you. And I was like, what the
wow.
heck? My homie Oscar was there, man. We both took pictures. He's on right here right now. We both took pictures with him. And it was just like a surreal moment, man. And then later on, we would end up going on tour with them through a little West Coast tour. So, yeah, long story short, man, amazing times, and they're legends, man.
You know what? That's such a great story, and you know what that was, man. You're a good-hearted brother. Just talking to you and getting a feel for you, you got a good heart, and you have a lot of passion in this hip hop music. So, God, you know what God did? God's like, I'm gonna put this one in that gas station. Diego's gonna turn around and get hyped,
Yeah,
and look what happens.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
you end up
He was just
freestyling.
smiling. He's like, let me put this right. Bam, magic.
There you go. That's that's a great story, bro. Wow,
Thank you,
that's a
man.
great
Thank you.
story. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna, because I like to do, I like to repost stuff as far as some of the stuff that we're talking about. That's a great story. So that's a candidate for what I might post as far as this whole session. That's a
Okay.
beautiful thing, and you were definitely blessed and fortunate to be a part of that physically, because not too many people can say that they were on the same stage as people under the stairs. So much props to you on that, and for doing that. You know, you guys, wow,
Thank you, man.
that's so.
Honestly, to be completely honest with y'all, like I feel like I made it already just from that moment, because
Oh
I was such a
yeah,
huge fan at the time. Like, and a lot of people didn't know about them, but that didn't matter to me. I was like, yo, these guys make music that resonates with me. And I think that they're probably the most successful independent hip hop group of all time. And even though a lot of people don't know about them, but the real people do.
right.
They sell out festivals, they sell out all their shows. The fans absolutely love them. So to me, when they said, yo, you guys want to go on tour with us? That was like, yo, we made it. Like, and to be completely honest with you guys, after that happened, we kind of like sat back, like we already made it. So we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, and it was kind of a mistake, because we should have actually hit it even harder at the time. But we were kind of young and thinking, we didn't fully understand and grasp everything that was around us, like the opportunities. But you live and you learn. You know, we were young. We had a great time. But if I could change one thing, it would be we would just like even hit it even harder, because
Yes.
we kind of sat back a little bit. Like, we're rolling with people under the stairs. Man, the
Yeah.
rest is gonna handle itself, you know. But it doesn't work like that. You got to work every single day. Like, no matter what you have, like work, grind every day. So that's my
Nonstop.
mentality now. Like, I take no breaks, man. I just get right to it. But of course, I got to balance. Got to have a good balance in life, you know. But man, I'm working harder than ever now.
Yes. And it shows. I mean, and it shows. Shout out to Wisdom Uno. He was just on, man. God bless, brother. Thank you for being on with us as well.
Appreciate you, man.
Um, yeah, man. So damn, man, it's I still can't get over that, bro. The gas station. Dude, you could have bought a bag of Doritos and never turned around.
Yeah.
You could have just you could have just been you could have
Yeah.
just been pumping your dad's gas and that's one's waiting like, hey bro, are you gonna I'm waiting for you to step up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, what are the odds though, man, of me like
man.
noticing him at that moment in time? Like that's crazy, man. And the fact that he, I think what he really liked too is that we're able to meet in person, opposed to me sending him music online. It was natural, you know. Like we had a conversation. I told him I was a fan, and then I didn't even tell him that I rap. It wasn't even like that. Like it kind of came on later. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So it naturally flourished into something that you knew it was going to happen. It just naturally flourished into that. Like you said, you didn't have to
yeah.
force anything.
I
That's
prefer that 100% for everything, man. Like I don't like to force
yeah.
anything too much. Like just let kind of life, you know, happen. And especially when it comes to rapping, like I'm really active on social media, telling everybody I rap. I got new music. I'm posting a
Of
lot of videos.
course.
But in
Yeah,
real,
you
man,
got
if you see me in the street, I'm not like handing out my mixtapes or nothing. You know, like I'll go to a
yeah.
party or whatever, and I won't even say anything. You know, I'm just man. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to be with my homies. I don't even got to brag that I rap like that. You know,
You know
that's
it's
how I
funny
prefer
that
to be.
and I like that. I like that you said that. Great minds think alike because I was at record store day. I copped the Czar face. So and I only waited like 20 minutes, so that was great. I met two gentlemen. I didn't tell them anything. I didn't say I was an MC. All I said was I have a podcast. Go check it out. That's it. And
Okay,
then,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you said, naturally on their
Let it
own, they'll
happen
start,
naturally. Mm.
yeah, they'll start, CSIing it, hey, okay, this is what this guy's about. So,
If they
yeah,
actually look for you, man, that's a huge win because when I tell people that I rap or I give them a business card or I tell where they can find me if that ever happens, the odds of them actually going to listen to it nowadays is really tough because there's so many artists now and it's
yeah,
just the industry is oversaturated and we have
super.
content being thrown at us like every day to the point where I was talking to my boy Sergio, man, about the fact that we don't like actually dig for content and like look for stuff, and
No,
when you find stuff yourself it means that
yes,
much more to you. Like the way you found the People Under the Stairs CD at the spot,
mm,
and
yeah,
you found that you put on the headphones, and you're like, "What is this?" That
right.
having that experience translate to you being a fan and truly appreciating the music, opposed to being fed content all the time. I guess, man, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and I love that you said that. I love the physical aspect of doing it yourself and actually digging yourself. It's not like Spotify. Spotify is a blessing for a lot of us because in SoundCloud, right? Because people that don't know about us, they get to hear us. But like you said, it's dope when we can go to a random store, and find somebody that's probably going to be a dope whoever it is, and you're gonna be like, oh damn, I'm glad I stumbled upon it in the physical versus some Joe sending it to me, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I cheated. I don't know. I feel like I
Yeah.
cheated. You're right. It feels like that sometimes. Um, yeah. So
Hey,
any
real
other
quick,
question?
real quick, my bad.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Double K's wife just told me she has a large on a Double K shirt that I wanted to cop. We were just talking about them. I just got the message right now, so I'm excited about that. I'm a
Ooh,
rocket for a video for you guys, man. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a
do
very
that.
dope double K shirt. But and real quick, I see my boy Kamau in the building, man. Brazil
Tamao.
is out here. We live, baby. What's up, man? How you
That's
doing? We
shout
got a
out.
song. We
Shout
got a
out to
song
Tamao.
together. We got a song together. He just has to mix and master that, get it nice and pretty, and you guys will get that. Man, I see a lot of my good homies are in here, man. What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are good. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all got families. You got stuff to do around the house. You know, whatever it is you're doing, you're right here with us. 19 people strong, baby.
That's
You know
right.
the vibes.
That's right. That's how we do it. It's Club 19, baby.
Yep.
And I love it. I love it. Um, what you said, Qbert said it. I had him on a couple days ago. The legendary DJ Qbert. Shout out to that guy because just like you, super down to earth and very mellow. That guy has energy up the wazoo. That dude is an energetic. he's an interesting human being, DJ Cuber, and it's resonating with what you said, Abstrakt. He said, you keep grinding, keep moving every day. He said, everybody has a superpower. Don't get complacent just because you made two dope hits or one dope album. Don't get complacent. Don't, much love to Lauryn Hill, but you understand what I'm saying. It's just some people are satisfied with just one masterpiece. Why not just keep creating, keep building, keep, because why not? That's what the brain is. Like, there's so much stirring in the brain and so much creative juices flowing. I just think that when people want more and you want to provide more for the eardrums, then why not make more? So,
Yeah, and on the other token, on the other side of the token, man,
yeah.
if you're feeling like maybe mentally drained, or the juices are not flowing like normal, or you have a certain expectation of what you want to create, sometimes you got to just sit back and understand that either it's not coming to you at that time and you should look for another way to find inspiration, motivation, whatever it is, or you can just do it, because half the battle is just doing it. Like, sometimes we're so overcritical of ourselves. Like, this is me lately. Like, I've been wanting to top my album Jazzy Vibes, so it has me kind of like in a little struggle. Like, yo, my rhymes have to be even better. But what I'm focusing on now is just doing the work, actually sitting down, getting creative, taking the time to do it, and letting it flow naturally. And I think for me right now, what's most important is that the music, it translates into good energy for you guys. I think that's what's most important for me, especially in this time right now with so much negativity. I'm
Yes.
looking for, like, some mellow, jazzy beats that can, keep the energy going, some good energy, man, because I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the music is kind of steering to some more,
Mm-hmm.
negative, like street, like, and I feel
Mm,
like that has a place because they're just expressing themselves. So it's important that
yeah.
they do that. But
Yeah.
I want to be the more good energy, good vibes, and like my boy Oscar said, keep it simple, man. If I can give you guys some
Yeah.
food for thought, something to take away from this IG live, also too, is finding a good balance. That's a very key word in my life right now, balance. I know that there's a time and place for a certain thing,
Yes.
and sometimes you might get frustrated that it's not happening at this exact moment in time. But guess what? God has a plan. I truly believe God has a plan, and it's going to work out. But just stay strong right here in the mind, because that's half the battle, y'all. They're trying to get, like, for real, the world trying to get you down right here. So stay strong. Keep your mind strong. I know y'all lifting the weights and stuff. I haven't been lifting the weights as much lately because I've been working on the mind lately. So
You're lifting mental weights, my man.
mental
Right?
weights. Yep.
You're lifting mental weights and you're getting Schwarzenegger swole up here.
Yeah.
So, right?
Yep.
To
Yep.
me, yeah, man. To me, that's important. And in my opinion on what you said, man, about you're kind of battling yourself with. I'm like that too. I'm down. I'm not down on myself, but I'm like, should I go a little more scientific? Should I go crazier than the last song? But sometimes I feel like just if you stick with your formula, it's going to take care of itself and it's going to take care of you. And I truly believe that in that sense. Like, as far as making music and stuff, as MCs like us, I think you're doing a phenomenal job. And I think stick to what you're doing, dude, because it's going to be different beats and different lyrics, but it's the same flavor, the same formula, and I think that'll resonate on its own naturally. I feel, in my opinion.
Y'all might taste the Pico through the tracks, man. I'll just be snacking on Pico, getting in the booth, spitting hot fire.
All right, so
But yo,
all
if
right,
y'all, if y'all, do y'all want to hear that song again? Do we have time?
bro, this is your platform. This is your world. Let's go for it. We got time.
All right, all right. Because I think there's some people in here that did not hear that track. Yo,
Okay,
New
so
Vintage, what's up, man? You ready?
let's go. Once again, new banger from Kid Abstrakt, produced by the gentleman New Vintage.
Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Understand under any circumstance. I flow with the rhythm, it's the illest romance. No chance for these cats, all lacking the class. You and I do the math, they just out for the ass. Elevating one another, yo, it's way too fly. No, we see it eye to eye, never faking the vibe. No doubt, it's the production flows, no interruption. Hard to contain, get in my ears and I'm busting. They all lack substance, waiting for a hit. I persist, need you in my life, a true gift coexist. I never knew a love like this. Bonita Applebum, we love to reminisce. And yes, I'm so patient, constant rotation with no explanation. Reading your body language, I'm saying we can make something that lasts. All facts, never simple, girl. I keep it abstract. Dig this, dig this, dig this. I see y'all.
Woo!
Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this,
Feel this.
dig this,
Dig this.
live with the vibe, know you feel this.
Feel this.
Dig this, dig this, live with the vibe, know you feel this. She hit me with the intro, oh no, the smooth tempo. She was moving my soul, so instrumental. Had me wishing I could sing high notes. What a dream, serenading my queen. Didn't speak for a minute, had to listen real close. Just take notes, debate how to approach. They heard you so dope, now they try to spit game. All lame, weak bars and saying the same thing. You see, it's more than rhymes and lines. Know what you need, that good energy, plus some space to breathe. I mean, the best thing is you and I together. A beat in the rhyme much clever than acapellas. True, she's so fine, put me in a good mood. Style so fresh, yeah, she keep it old school. Gotta make a mind so the love never ends. Never taking you for granted, girl, you're a true gem. Dig this, dig this, dig this. Where my fire emojis at?
There you go. Let's go. Woo!
The vibe, know you feel this.
Dig this.
Vibe with the vibe, know you feel this. Dig this, dig this. Live with the vibe, know you feel this. Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
I had to play that one more time just in case y'all missed that.
Man, that's man. Jazzy, smoothness, butter, olive oil butter, vegan butter, regular butter, all types of butters.
Straight butter, baby.
Straight butter, baby.
I can't believe it's not butter. Matter of fact,
that's
I'm excited now. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that, man. It's got me excited to release it. A lot of times, like I'm so happy with the way the music comes out. I'm eager to like find out what people think about it and get some honest feedback. And I know you guys are here live, fully tuned in, so that gives me some honest feedback. And it looks like it's good, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Bump Jonas, commission fan. Bump Jonas is a hip hop head. He said it needs a video, and he put popcorn emojis. So he wants a video. Yes. Thank you, Bump, for the suggestion. These 1773 and Kid Abstrakt joints about to be heaters. Oh, I believe it, man. Absolutely, I believe it.
Yeah, I got like about 10 more minutes. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know if anybody has any questions or anything we want to get into. You wanted to get into, man. I know my homie Kamal said that you're a very dope interviewer. So I want to, give you your flowers too, man. I appreciate you. You do a fantastic job, man. Yep.
Thank you, my brother. That means a lot. Coming from you guys, you gentlemen, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. So we'll be as Kid Abstrakt mentioned, we got about 5 or 10 minutes left before we bounce out of this gravy train. Any other questions for the gentleman Kid Abstrakt? Okay, we got one. Yeah. What are you? Okay, they want to know what you're eating for dinner. Maybe
man,
Pico de Gallo.
This is personal stuff, man.
That's personal, yeah.
My wife, shout out to my wife. She made some rice with chicken. She grilled chicken, and then what do we have on the side? I threw some what do you call that, man? I'm losing my words here, but anyways, chicken and rice, delicious. I'm a simple man. I got beans in the fridge too. I could warm up that too. I love beans.
Yes.
I'll probably have that, man. My wife is a very excellent cook. Very excellent. Yes.
Nice. Arroz con pollo, man. And then the beans.
Pollo, frijoles, todo.
Yes. Hey, wisdom, peace to you. Yeah. Ooh. What kind of peace to you, wisdom? God bless you, man. What kind of okay? I'm a craft beer guy, so What's your jam? Is it IPA? Is it dark, or is it basic regular standard beers? You know, like what's your preference in terms of beer? Like what's your go-to like consistently?
You know, I go with something simple just because it's easy, it's very accessible, and I go with Blue Moons whenever I'm like
Okay,
on the run or like quick stop at the market. That's like my go-to
nice.
beer.
Okay,
But as far as like when I'm out, I'll get an IPA usually, man. That's what I'll go with. I don't drink enough to have like names off the top of my head. You know what I mean?
that's cool.
But Blue
Yeah.
Moon is like my go-to whenever I'm gonna get a drink real quick, man. My wife loves taking shots whenever she drinks. She be getting wild, man. You ask my homie Oscar, man. Yeah. Anyway, that's another story, man. But yeah, yeah, beer, Blue Moon, man.
Yeah, so shout out to
Jaeger
Libra-isms,
bombs, man.
the yeah, Lager
Yeah,
bombs.
crazy
Those are
stories with
not.
Jaeger bombs, man. Hey,
Oh my Lord.
quick little story for y'all, man. This is funny. Might not
Go
be
for
funny
it.
to y'all. My boy Oscar, man, it was his birthday, and his dad rented a limo for us, and we went
Hmm.
we went to a casino, Morongo. I had bought a new hat, man. I was feeling fresh, man. I was like, "Ooh, this hat is dope right here, man." So we're on the freeway, and I decide to stick my head out the moonroof, and my hat goes, whoo, just goes flying, man. I was so pissed. But the funny part was that
Oh,
I'm up here, like, and I come back down without my hat, and everybody's just laughing, man, because my face, I was just so damn surprised. I was like, what the hell just happened right now? And it was because of the Jaeger bombs. Like, I wasn't even in the right mind at the time. But anyway, yeah, that's a funny story for y'all, man.
that's alcohol does that to people, man. It
Yeah,
just, you get a little wild and crazy, but it's always in good times. So,
yeah.
um, so the Blue Moon with orange juice, have you tried that? I know people do traditionally the oranges, but I would always put my bartender friend Luke, and he's a brother of mine. He would always put orange juice first and then Blue Moon. It gives a more potent citrusy feel. So if you
Mhm.
haven't tried that, it's not bad, man.
Okay, I haven't tried that. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go.
Yeah, give it nice cold orange juice. It's got to be nice and cold though, and then throw the Blue Moon on top, and it'll be a nice concoction. So
Okay,
yeah.
definitely
So
try that.
yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the homegirl Gab, Libra Isms. Thank you for being on as well. And once again, we appreciate Kid Abstract for being on. It's been great talking to you, man. It's been a good vibe. I love. It's just been great, man. Good laughs, good stories. Um, that's the thing, man. The people that I invite on this show, it's always somebody that I admire, and it's somebody that I know that's gonna grow into better things. So that's the wonderful thing about this platform. It's not like I'm signed to have certain people on. This is all me. I'm doing it from my heart. And again, man, I want to thank you for being gracious, patient, and just chopping it up with all of us, man. I
Of
do
course, man. Of
appreciate that.
course. Yeah, yeah, man. I love doing this, man. I don't do it very often. Like I would say like most of my day consists of work, being with the
Yes,
family, with loved
of
ones, and
course.
having a great time with them. So it doesn't, exactly revolve around my hip hop and my art. I don't really talk about it too much. Talk about it
Right.
with my friends sometimes, man. But I don't really get to, you know, get into it as much as I did today, man. And I don't want to leave anybody hanging, man. I'm gonna answer a couple of these questions if you guys are good with that. If you're cool with
Of
that, man.
course. Yeah, yeah. Go for it, brother.
Um,
Yeah.
I got Ram Quintero 94,
Uh,
man. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in, man. He said, "What artist would you say influenced your sound the most?" And right off the top of my head, I would say Tribe Called Quest. Definitely. I was already making music with a lot of the other stuff that I was listening to, but when I discovered a Tribe Called Quest, I was like, "What is this? This is freaking amazing." I didn't know there was hip hop like this that could just be about daily life and like I can fully relate to. So Tribe Called Quest was that for me. And I'm gonna
Great
jump. I'm gonna
answer.
keep jumping. I'm gonna keep jumping to the next questions right here.
Go for it.
Amal said, "Do you have more people you know that is carrying the torch for the music we love towards the future?" Yes, definitely. Let's see. A couple of people that I've already worked with. I like Phantom Threat a lot. I'm a huge fan of his music. I like Waju, who he works with a lot too. Most recently, I also someone else that I work with a lot, Innate, very dope MC. I know a lot of producers as well too, that are preserving that true hip hop sound. Oh, another guy
Yes.
that just came to mind, Slick D. I've worked with Slick D before. He's very dope. So these are all people like kind of in my circle that I've worked with. I might be forgetting somebody, but I can definitely link you to some more music, man, for people that are on the come up as well and preserving the music.
That great question, by the way. Whoever the gentleman, that was a great question, by the way. Thank you for that
Yeah,
one.
and I'm gonna actually try to get into posting more of their music within these next few weeks. I definitely want to show love and support to some of my friends. And we got Bump Jonas saying storytelling or straight bars. Balance, I like both, but for the most part, I would say straight bars.
Yes.
Straight bars, because a lot of the storytelling joints are more of like a certain vibe, or you got to be in a certain mood sometimes to listen to them. I still love them.
Right.
I still love them, but I would say straight bars. Um,
Yes.
then a very, very important question here says, who makes the Pico de Gallo, your wife or yourself? Uh, I make it for the most part, but you know what's funny? She actually told me how to make it. She was like, "Yo, put this amount of lemon, this amount of salt, tomatoes," and then I hooked it up, and she has me make it most of the time, man. So, let's see here. Thank you for sharing your art. Oh, thank you so much for supporting. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. I gotta keep scrolling right here.
Absolutely. I'm doing the same thing. Real dope interview. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Appreciate y'all. Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Would love to
Oh,
hear a collab with Funky DL. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on blast right now. He left me on red, man, on IG, on the gram, man. So I don't know if he's
ah,
still listening to the music. We'll see. But he left me on red, man. So I'm trying to work with him. We'll see what happens.
we'll declare it to the universe. And Funky
Yeah.
Dio, you better wake up, man, because
Wake
this
up,
this
man.
dude, this dude, this is a talented brother right here. So wake the hell up. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
a good
I'll
one, though.
answer like two more questions if I can
Okay,
see
that,
it.
that sounds that sounds good.
Let's
All
see.
right.
Any
Oh,
more with Cap Kendricks?
that's a good one. I saw
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Good
Well, it
question.
sounds like you liked the collab that we did. I appreciate that,
Escape,
man.
Escape, right?
Actually, I'm sorry.
Is it Escape? Cap Kendricks and you is
Yeah,
Escape, right?
Escape. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. That reached a
gotcha.
million streams on Spotify. Super grateful for that.
Wow.
Spotify doesn't pay that great, but it helps you pay the
Mmm.
bills. So I'm not gonna sit here and complain, man. So it helps me buy Pico, snacks,
It helps you buy
stuff
more
for the
Pico de
kids, man.
Gallo. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. Man, yeah, hit them dishes, son. Exactly. My boy Oscar already knows I gotta hit the dishes right now, man.
There you
Hit the
go.
dishes,
You got it.
vacuum the crib up a little bit, back to. It's funny because my first taste of like being an artist and then going back to reality was like doing those shows with people under the stairs, where like
Okay.
every night people were like going crazy, showing us mad love, feeling like a superstar, man. And then the next day, I would go like just clock in with my job, man, and just be, just be nobody knows who I am, man. So just
Right.
like back to the regular life, man.
It's just a
So it's
number
funny,
punching
man.
in, right?
Yeah,
It's funny how that works, right? It's so
yeah.
funny. So it looks like, all right. Well, it looks like Kid Abstract was nice enough to answer, some extra questions, and we appreciate that. My brother, I'm gonna let you get back to your family as this has been, no pun intended, this has been a blast. This has been a blast having you.
Nice, nice.
This has been, yeah, this has been a blast having you on, and may God bless you, your family, and your musical ventures moving forward. I'll be listening, of course. Everybody else here will be supporting as well. And I don't know, man. I got an idea that popped in my head, but what I'll do is I'll message you back because I just have an idea. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a good one too. You'll be hyped for it. I'll just say it's Pico de Gallo and Aaron Rodgers good.
All
Does
right.
that make sense?
Is that possible, man? MVP status?
MVP status, yes.
Like you want more? You just can't stop. Like
Basically,
that's that
basically
idea.
that idea.
All
Aaron
right.
Rodgers is throwing Pico de Gallo. You're
Yeah.
catching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, France. Hey, we got France in the building. What up? Bonjour.
oh, Oh,
Yeah.
bonjour. Shout out to France. Damn,
What's up?
everybody's in the building. We
Oh,
appreciate you
we
guys.
international, man. Yeah, we international. In a minute, I'm gonna post a story from a very talented soccer player in Sweden. He's a freestyle
Okay.
soccer player, and he's always supporting my music. Shout out to him. I'm gonna post in a little bit. But
Okay.
you guys, it's been truly a pleasure. I had some of my brothers tune in right now, so this is an
Yes.
incredible moment. Thank you again, brother. It looks like everybody enjoyed the way you interview, so we're gonna have to do this again
Oh,
for
absolutely.
the next album release, man. I think everything
Yes.
went smooth, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Smooth like butter. And yeah, you're a good brother, man. I appreciate what you're doing. May God bless you and your talent. And let's keep this going, man. We want just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing great things and you're preserving the culture beautifully, representing the West Coast and universally. So God bless you. And we'll do this again, my brother. We'll do part two and we'll talk more Pico de Gallo with
Perfect, man. Let me tell y'all one more thing, real quick,
go
before I
for it.
leave. My boy
Yeah.
Kamal said now booking the Abstrakt Euro tour. So right now, I'm
Ooh,
gonna let y'all in a little something. I'm currently manifesting that right now. Euro tour,
let's
Kid
go.
Abstract
Let's go.
on the marquee, right there. Bam.
There
Go
you go.
Metas, baby. Let's do it. All right.
All right. You
Hey,
heard it
God
from the
bless you, man.
man.
I appreciate you, brother. You're good vibes, man. Thank you so much for having me on.
Likewise, my brother. God bless. All right. Have a good night, man.
Y'all be safe. Peace.
Yes. Peace. Yes, sir. There goes the man Kid Abstract. So I want to thank. All right. Okay. So we got. All right. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody for being on SlickBlast RapCast. This was a great one. I'll be posting any suggestions. I'm probably gonna post a song that he played for us because that song is butter with toast, wheat toast. It doesn't matter what kind of toast, but that was some butter stuff. So I hope everybody enjoyed this chop it up hip hop session between Kid Abstract and myself. And may God bless everybody. Stay beautiful, stay happy, treat each other good. We'll be doing this again. My next guest is going to be, if he still agrees to it, he's an 80s hip hop legend, Busy B Chief Rocka. He goes by Busy B. If you can Google him, he was down with Curtis Blow. He was down with the Rocksteady crew, Beat Street, Cold Crush Groove. Yes. Oh, Hector, my brother. Thank you, my brother. That's kind words from the good brother DJ Hector V. And I appreciate that, my brother. Yes, this was a great one, man. I enjoyed it. And again, we'll have a part two, as he just said. We'll have a part two, and we look forward to you guys being on. So have a blessed night. And yeah, I got a couple of things in the works. So Busy B, he's an '80s Hall of Fame MC, Chief Rocka Busy B. He was a part of the '80s hip hop movement with LL, Curtis Blow, and a lot of those guys, the Fat Boys, the Beasties, and all those guys. I'm gonna have him on, and also. Yes. Oh, snap. I met Busy B. Yes, yes. So Busy B is going to be on. He already agreed to it. So it's just a matter of when this week. So tomorrow, I think I'll be doing something. Heck, we're going to do part three of underground. If anybody could participate. So I need 3 people to go on live with me tomorrow. We're going to talk about underground hip hop joints. Part 3 of the last segment. Okay. So favorite underground hip hop tracks. You could write 12 to 15. It'll be an hour session, and it'll be fun. It's nice therapy. Master Ace, I have to announce it. So Master Ace said he's down to be on SlickBlast RapCast, the legendary Master Ace. Unfortunately, Bismarcky, as we know, he left the planet, and so it's interesting, and that Master Ace would still be down to even do a session on the show. So. Absolutely. Yeah. So Master Ace, it's just a question of when he's going to be on, but he already said he's down to do it. So far it's going to be Busy B and Master Ace, my upcoming guest. I'll post it on the story when everything's set in a timely fashion. And once again, I want to thank everybody, all the fellow true hip hop heads that have been rocking with me since day one on this SlickBlast RapCast extravaganza. May God bless you all, and thank you for the positive energy. We'll be doing this again soon. Tomorrow I'll be posting tomorrow's show topic. favorite underground hip hop songs, and feel more than glad to participate. Okay. All right. So I am the Ball Kid Nostalgic. This is SlickBlast RapCast. I'll be posting this wonderful segment. Peace.